Hello children, welcome to the class. Today we are going to study the fourth chapter, adjectives. So first let us know what are adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. They describe a noun. You know what is a noun? Name, place, animal, thing is noun. So adjectives describe name, place, animal, things. Adjectives give information about the size, shape, age, color or origin or material. So this is the definition of adjectives. An adjective is a part of speech which describes, identifies or qualifies a noun or a pronoun. For example, he was wearing a yellow shirt. So the noun is shirt. The word yellow is giving us more information about the noun shirt. So the word yellow is an adjective. There are 7 rooms in the house. So it is giving us information about the rooms, about the number of rooms. An adjective answers these 3 questions. What kind, which one, and how many? Happy dog. What kind of dog? Happy dog. Tired boy. Which boy? The tired one. Tired boy. 7 girls. How many girls? 7 girls. So the thing which we have to remember is that an adjective answers what kind, which one, how many. Types of adjectives. Adjectives are of 5 types: interrogative adjectives, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, adjective of quantity or number, or adjective of quality. One by one we'll learn about them. I'll tell you about these adjectives. The first one is interrogative adjectives. An interrogative adjective is used to ask questions about the nouns or in relation to nouns. They are what, where, which, and whose. Like, for example, whose book are you reading? So the word whose is an interrogative adjective. Remember one point, that an interrogative adjective always follows a noun. What assignments did I miss? Which book will they give you? So these words like whose, what, which, all these are interrogative adjectives. The next one is possessive adjectives. Possessive adjective. A possessive adjective expresses possession of a noun by someone or something. Possessive adjectives are the same as possessive pronouns. For example, my car is very old. Our dog is black. Their homework is on the table. So you can see that all these words like my, our, theirs, hers, his, all these words show possession. So the adjectives which show possession are called possessive adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives. A demonstrative adjective is used to point out or indicate a particular noun or pronoun using adjectives. There are 4 demonstrative adjectives: this, that, these, and those. Example, that bag belongs to Nile. Try using this paintbrush in art class. I really like those shoes. These flowers are lovely. You can see in all these sentences we have used the adjectives that, this, those, and these. So these all are demonstrative adjectives. Adjective of quality. You know what does the word quality means? An adjective of quality is used to describe the nature of a noun. they give us idea. They give an idea about the characteristics of the noun by answering the question what kind. Example, New Delhi is a large city. What kind of city is New Delhi? New Delhi is a large city. Shally is a beautiful girl. What kind of girl? A beautiful girl. He is an honest man. What kind of man? An honest man. So, adjective of quality answers the question what kind. The last is adjective of quantity or number. An adjective of quantity number helps to show the amount of the noun or pronoun. They answer how many or how much. For example, they have finished most of the rice. Many people came to visit the fair. There are a few toffees in the box. You can see the words in yellow. Most, many, a few. They give us information about the quantity. So all these are adjective of quantity or number. Comparison of adjectives. There are three degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Positive degree. A simple form of the adjective is called positive degree. Comparative degree. When we compare two objects, we use the comparative form of adjective. Superlative degree. When we compare more than two objects, we use the superlative degree. So when we compare two, we use comparative degree. When we compare more than two, we use the superlative degree. Formation of adjectives. So how will we form the adjectives? Comparative adjectives. How to form the comparative adjectives? Rule number 1. If an adjective has one syllable, you know what is a syllable? Vowel sound in a word is called syllable. We add the ending er to the adjective. Small. The word small has one syllable. So to change it to its comparative form, comparative degree, we will add er at the end. If a one syllable adjective ends with a consonant, a vowel, a consonant, you must double the last consonant. You can see the word big, B-I-G, big. It is ending with consonant plus vowel plus consonant. You know the 5 vowels A, E, I, O, U. So B is a consonant, I is a vowel, and G is a consonant. So if there is a combination of consonant plus vowel plus consonant, we will double the last word and add er. If an adjective ends with a y, remove the y and add er. Like the word adjective, the word happy is ending with y. So what we will do, we will remove y and add IER. If an adjective has two syllables or more without a y, then add the word more before the word. If the adjective ends with a y, you will only add the word more. If it has 3 syllables or more, that is beautiful plus more beautiful than. Expensive plus more expensive than. Satisfactory plus more satisfactory than. The last rule is, there are a few exceptions, like the comparative degree of good is not gooder, it is better. Bad is worst and far is further. Remember, when using a comparative degree, you must always follow it with the word than. You can see that in the following sentences we have used the comparative degree. The Toyota is smaller than the Ford. The Ford is bigger than the Toyota. The ant is smaller than the hippo. The elephant is fatter than the giraffe. The girl is happier than the duck. The butterfly is more beautiful than the frog. You can see that in all these sentences we have used the comparative degree. So whenever we use the comparative degree, we have to use than. So to superlative adjectives. If an adjective has one syllable, we will add the ending est. So this is same as the comparative degree. If there is one syllable, we will add est at the end. That is one vowel sound. We will add est at the end. Rule number 2. If a one syllable adjective ends with consonant plus a vowel plus a consonant, like big, like we have also just now I have discussed the same thing with you in comparative degree. B is a consonant, I is a vowel, and G is a consonant. So if there is a combination of consonant plus vowel plus consonant, we'll double the last word and add est at the end. If an adjective ends with a y, like the word happy is ending with y, so to change it to its superlative degree, we will remove y and add iest. If an adjective has two syllables or more without a y, then add the word most before the word. So if it is having one syllable, two or more syllable and there is no y, we will add most. If the adjective ends with a y, you will only add the word most. If it has three syllables or more, that is beautiful plus most, the most beautiful. Expensive plus most, the most expensive. Satisfactory plus most, the most satisfactory. Exceptions, like there are a few exceptions in comparative adjectives. Same way there are few exceptions in superlative adjectives. Good. The superlative of good is best. Bad, worst. Far, farther. Remember, when using a superlative, you must always precede it with the word the. So whenever we are using a superlative degree in a sentence, we will use the before the superlative degree. The Toyota is the smallest, the Ford is the biggest, Brad Pitt is the most handsome, the aeroplane is the most expensive, Jim Carrey is the funniest. So you can see that in all these sentences we have used the before the superlative degree. You can see a few examples in your book. You can go through these examples. Order of adjectives. When we are using adjectives in a sentence and there are more than 2 or 3, 4 adjectives in a sentence, we have to follow this pattern. Opinion, size, length, height, physical quality, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. So here are a few assignments which you have to do. Underline the adjectives of quality in the following sentences. You have to underline the adjectives of quality. I know a funny little man. So the word funny little is describing the man. So the adjective of quality is funny little. Exercise 2, you have to underline the adjective of quantity. Example, Step back 3 paces. 3 is the adjective of quantity or number. In the next exercise, you have to underline the demonstrative adjectives. This one is very easy. Demonstrative adjectives are that, this, those, and these. This you have to underline the interrogative adjective and circle the possessive adjectives. Like, my sister has misplaced my phone. So in this sentence, the possessive adjective is her. So you have to circle her. Which is your class? Which is interrogative adjective? Underline it. And your is possessive adjective. The fifth exercise, you have to fill in the blanks with the correct form of adjectives. So like her ring is than mine. Pretty. Her ring is prettier than mine. You can see that the word than is in the sentence, so we will use the comparative degree. So here is the summary of the chapter, what we have studied today. We have studied the definition of adjectives, types of adjectives, comparison of adjectives, formation of adjectives, order of adjectives, and assignments. Hope children you have enjoyed the class. Thank you.